I mean, it's crazy though, but it's not just him. It's a lot of kids with this pandemic, and I've been telling him to get a job for the last 6 months, 8 months. Now that I told him he gotta go up to Austin, he gonna go out and find a job. What you should find one before I told you, because you're too far behind in the hole. Yeah. Because you too far, you don't got too far in the hole. And you think because you get a job now at Amazon, which I know you ain't gonna like. You think boys are gonna get up 3 in the morning? Nah. And go out here and drive for 12 hours. You ain't to drive for 20 minutes. And then deliver boxes all day. And I told him when I
Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, Jess. Hey, Sonia Waddy, Red Ruby. How y'all doing this evening? Thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate it. Shout out to the 6 people in the room, but somebody missed the button. I don't know who it is. I ain't calling no names, but somebody done missed the button. Definitely wasn't me, because I know. Why would I miss my own button? Oh, bacon cookies. What kind, Jess? Yeah. Philly girl, Philly girl. Hey, Melissa. What kind of cookies you fixing over there, Jess? How's everybody doing this evening? Anything exciting going on? Decorated Starbucks. It sound bougie. Yeah, them sound like some little bougie cookies. I bet they nice and cute though. I'll leave you alone, Jess, because you all right with me. I am doing well, Red Ruby. I am doing quite well. Oh, dang! You know what? I got to get back in gear. I forgot football come on tonight. What was I thinking? Why would I come live on a Monday night during football season? Well, I'm here now, so. Oh, okay, it's cool. She understands. She understands. But next time you telling people you can't make the meeting because you got to go talk, you got to go sit and watch Ain't Maddie. Just tell them. Just tell them Ain't Maddie TV is on, and I can't be in this meeting right now. Y'all send me a email. They'll understand. Maybe. Probably not. I know that's right. Yeah, it's gonna walk right on out. They'll be like, yeah, well, as long as you're walking, might as well keep on. Anybody got anything exciting going on? Anything exciting? Anything y'all want to share with the rest of the class? Anything? Anybody? What do you think about Red Ruby? You know, thinking is a good thing, but what you coming up with a master plan? Let me know. I'm in. Hey, Di, what's going on? Yes, hit that thumbs up. Thank you. You trying to think if you have anything exciting? I know that's right, Ruby. Hey, Nani. Thank you for coming through. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see everybody up in here. Hey, I forgot. I ain't got no music going. What was I thinking? I usually have some kind of music going. Something. Hmm. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Thank y'all for joining. I'm glad somebody ain't watching football. I forgot all about Monday Night Football. Shows how much I'm out of tune right now with sports. This whole thing has just messed up my whole. I can't figure it out. Okay, sing. Oh, Ruby, you don't want me to sing, girl. They would kick me off of YouTube. Y'all would never come back again. Y'all would be begging me to have silent streams. No, no. Well, good luck with the job offer, Melissa. Yeah, they mm-mm. No singing for me. Now I plan to come on it. G fan, what's up, my brother? My question is, I just received a copyright claim, but it doesn't affect my channel. Should I delete my vid or leave? No, keep the video there. As long as it does not affect your channel, yeah, as long as it doesn't affect your channel, don't worry about it. And if you get a copyright claim, yeah, definitely, you want to definitely delete that and hope that they will, they won't, they'll eventually take the strike away. That's why, Auntie was like, when your party, 10-7 New Orleans. Okay, thank you, Philly girl. Auntie, for my party, Auntie was like, well, why don't you play some music? I'm like, yeah, I will, but it'll be YouTube music because I do not want to take the chance of, just a claim, then you good. Because I know when I had my birthday party and I was in here wilding out, I was playing all kind of copyright music. Next thing I know, they snatched the whole video just like that. Pew! You're welcome, Melissa. They just snatched the whole thing just like that. I was like, dang, that was rude. I'm like, sheesh, man. Cut a brother some slack. It's my birthday. I wanted to hold on to the video. I was gonna put it in private. I was like, man, yeah, YouTube. I just think they were wrong for that one. But but once I saw who I was getting copyright claims from, I was like, wow. Lily Live? Oh, you're more than welcome, G. Whatever I learn, whatever I know, whatever I can share, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, but they snatched my poor little birthday video, man. I was upset. But I got a copyright claim from Shaka Khan, Rufus and Shaka Khan and Gap Band. But what really did it was Prince. Oh, okay. Yeah. Once I played Prince, it was a done deal. I was like, dang, man, that ain't right. But, thank you for sharing me out, Lily. Once I played him, it was a done deal. I mean, just done. Hey, Lily, what's going on, honey bunny? Man, I don't even. I'm surprised that I even say his name out loud because they real funny about that stuff, man. I mean, they guard his. If you check that epidemics, man. I think I've heard of that. I'm not sure. I don't. I know I haven't, but I don't remember. I don't know if that's the right spelling. I don't know Ruby. Shoot. But if anybody know what Ruby is talking about, please put it in the chat so that we can both know. But actually, my son he does music, so he does beats and stuff. So I do have access to music, but I use the YouTube music for just different little stuff, and I'll probably be using that for some of my videos. Well, the cool thing to do would be to look it up. Got this thing called Google, right? Maybe if I type letters instead of numbers, I might. Hold on. Yeah, I found it, Ruby. I ain't paying no $15 a month. Yeah, I'm I'm cheap. G, tell you what. Do you have Instagram? Matter of fact, let me drop his ah yeah, I heard of Google too, Ruby. Well, no, here, I'm gonna drop his link in a second since I figure out what I'm doing. And you can click on this link and then leave him a message. Hold on. Where'd it go? I just had it. Well, I ain't just have it, but I'm just saying. Okay, blah 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 blah. I knew this was gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to find it. Oh no, she's talking about Epidemic Sound, G. Yeah, she on the phone, Lily. I'm trying to think. How can I? You know what? Hold on, because he sent me the link. I know what I'm gonna do once I. Oh, okay. What was I finna do? All right, there's the link right there, G. That's my son. Okay. I might have to look into that, Jess, because I do have two, buddy. Okay. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. See, that's why I love my family. They on it. Okay. Well, I certainly appreciate that, Jess. No, that's not where I want to go. And I be doing the most. Now I know how to. What are you doing, goofball? All right, here we go. Now, whenever I need to find him, I can find him. Add him to my featured channels. There we go. You also get a code, and if people use it, you get that month free. Really? Oh, you just full of information, Jess. Girl, I ought to put you on the list of the free pass people who I won't pick with. Because I probably won't be using it, Ruby. I may go and experiment and see what they got over there. But I think once I really start doing my videos, I will probably, because, well, actually my videos aren't going to be that intricate, so I just looking for music to play, like when I'm doing my lives and stuff, just to have some music in the background or something like that, because I just like music, or music that I can play like when I'm just sitting around the house if I don't feel like listening to copyright music. I get them on free. Not on, that he gets a code, just like to that he get a link to. Yeah, I may do that, Ruby. Well, see, here's the deal with the free trial, Ruby. A couple of times I did a free trial of some stuff and I forgot to cancel it, and they started charging my card and stuff. But the genius I was at the time, I just made this big stink about I didn't know, I didn't see it, they didn't, some lie I told, I'm sure. And I end up getting my money back. I just told you, Lily, that Aunt Maddie is on the phone. Okay, Ruby, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. I just have to remember. I know what I'm gonna do, and I learned a little trick. Is that you sign up for the free trial, and then you wait a couple of days, and then you cancel it, and then that way, okay, yeah, I just have to remember to do that, because sometimes I just be so all over the place. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give it a shot. See what they working with. Yeah, I'm looking into stuff that I don't have. Well, they say, I'm always looking for stuff that I don't have to pay for. But if I'm going to be doing this, and I have to invest in my channel, and I have to stop saying that, I don't want to pay for stuff. So, oh, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Matter of fact, Lily, can you drop the link? Because I've been having a problem finding G. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out, Ruby, for real. Yeah, but I did that just, and I was now since I got somebody that seems to be into this music thing. I looked at a couple of videos because I've been using that music, just perusing through and down, uploading it to my computer just to save it, or I got like little spots that I'd save it on YouTube. But I saw a couple of videos where they say that they don't recommend that you use the no copyright sound. videos on YouTube because they people will eventually come back. They may come back and try to do a copyright claim on the video, on the music or whatever. Once maybe some company will come through and see it. Now, the guy said the chances of that happening is, but there is a chance that could happen, and I think that would be my question. Have you heard anything that to valid that? Is there any validity to that? Listen to me using big words, validity. Yeah, of course. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I've used a couple of them for. I used one for a Cash App beat. I used a couple of them for videos that I did. So they would say like maybe later down in the road. Half my videos. Okay, this is true. This is true. You're right, Jess. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good looking out. See, try to tell you, this is why I love my YouTube family. You guys are the absolute best. I am forever grateful because there's some people that they don't want to pass along information. They just like I'm not telling them. I need to keep this to myself, which makes no sense to me. But some people are just hoarders for information, or they're just selfish, or think that it gives them the upper hand to withhold. Okay, Lily. Yes, ma'am. I most certainly will. I most certainly will. Well, thank you, Ruby. Yeah, I'm actually working on that, Jess. That's what I really really want to do. Is I have some ideas of things that I want to do, and I need to get busy with it. Yeah, that's the way I see it. If somebody passes information on to me, I really don't see the harm in sharing the information because we're all out here doing the same thing, trying to on this YouTube thing, just trying to make it and do different things and use our creative juices. Because truth is, before I started, before Auntie started, and before I started, I knew nothing about editing or the behind the camera stuff. All I knew about was you turn on YouTube, click a video, and watch it. That was it. That was all I knew about YouTube. But then once Auntie started doing videos, and our son decided that, hey, you know what, y'all need to figure this out. And at one time we just do the video, and whatever we had on the camera, we just put it out. But as I've gone on, I've started to learn more and more about editing. I think I'm getting better with it. Um, it can be frustrating. Oh my goodness, it can be frustrating, especially when you're doing something, you click the wrong button, and you're like, oh. My new quote is procrastination is the biggest form of self sabotage. Thank you, Jess. See, I am not just a person that gives out motivation. I'm also a person that knows how to accept it and learn from it and take it all in, because see, that's something that I can share with other people. So thank you very much, Jess. I appreciate that. I needed that. I really did. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's like I said, I knew nothing about editing. I knew nothing about none of this stuff. But I'll be on here editing. Sometimes I'll click the wrong button and I'll be like, oh my goodness. There I can't count how many times that I've had to start a video all over, or how many videos I've actually lost. Trying to do something. And it can be very frustrating, but I understand that that's part of the process. That every video isn't going to be perfect, but the more I do it, the better I'll get. I've been so far down in my abilities. We continue to learn and perfect that curve. That is true. I've come. We've all come too far to turn around and go and just go back, or to just quit. And like I said, I really enjoy this YouTube thing. I enjoy the people that I've met. And like I was telling Auntie one day, it's not just the Beehive Nation is not just Beehive Nation TV. I got a Facebook page. I have the Instagram. I have Twitter. I'm trying to. I want to be able to expand and broaden my horizons, because it all started. Yes, that's what it is. Jess, it's a movement. And it started. It started with Instagram, and I would just start finding quotes, and I would post quotes, and then it started with a couple of people that I would send the little morning motivations to. Hey, MAH videos, what's going on? I'm doing well. How are you? It started with those just posting them on Instagram, and then I would share them to Facebook, and then I started sending people the morning motivations, and it started to catch on, and I'm like, oh, and now it has grown. I don't even know how many people it is. I know that it takes me about an hour every morning. Well, Monday through Saturday, it takes me at least an hour every morning to make sure that I send everybody that's on the list the morning motivation, because I probably could do in a group, but what will happen? The thing that I don't want to do with that is, because then once you put it in a group, then everybody responds, and everybody doesn't want everybody else in their no, in their DM. So I do each one one at a time and individually. So it's time consuming, but I enjoy it, and when I get responses, I'm like, wow, people respond, and so it makes me it lets me know that I'm doing something right, something that's worthwhile, something that people appreciate. Nah, I can't do that. I have to do it, because what I do is on Sundays, usually starting like Saturday night and into Sunday. What I do is I go through all the quotes that I have, and I'm getting new. I go through a lot of, hey, oracles and beyond. I go through some of the different people that I follow, and get quotes, and I try to put together a week's worth of stuff, so that every morning I don't have to go searching. But just it's just easier to me. To me, it's better to just send it. You know, pick each day. Monday, everybody gets one, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. To me, it's just easier that way. And no, don't worry about the time. Because I get up early and I make sure I get that done because I do it while I'm also listening to my morning motivations and things like that, and my affirmations and hey, never surrender, never give up. You have Instagram. Hold on. Where I'm going? Where I'm going? Where I'm going? Where I'm going? There you go, Kim. That is my Instagram link. Just follow me on Instagram. And I think eventually what I want to try to do is put together an email list, but I'm not sure how that's going to work either. But for right now, I'm cool. It's all good. I don't mind. The time, and like I said, it's well worth it. Because people do respond. And it seems like every day somebody gets something that I needed that. I needed to hear that. I appreciate it, and that is what also keeps me going. Because there's some mornings I'll wake up and I'm like, oh my goodness, oh, but as I constantly say, when that happens, see, Jess, okay, hey, you know what? I can get that from. Okay, never mind. All right. Now I'm gonna talk to my son about that. He's good with that stuff, so I'm gonna talk to him about that. Yeah. Thank you, Jess. Now, see, you know, there's a reason why my time got pushed back to 9 o'clock. Because had I come on at 7, I may not have been able to get this information. Jess, may have been doing something different, and she may not have had time to come on. So that's what I was thinking, Jess. I was sitting, I was like, because Auntie was like, "You said you was going on at 7. Why you didn't go on at 7?" And I didn't have no reason for why I didn't go on. It just didn't happen. I just, like I said, see, at 7 you was grilling. You never would. We never would have had this conversation. So, and I tell people, when you get to a point and you're trying to figure out why something happened, you don't realize what's going on until you get to that point. And then you look back and you be like, okay, so that's why that happened. That is the reason I didn't go on at 7, because I would not have gotten this information. I would not have gotten this inspiration, and I am able to motivate and inspire others because people motivate and inspire me. And I have an obligation to everybody that I come in contact with to make sure that I share that information, that I am the light that I'm looking for. You know, it's it's crazy. But I love what I do. I know that this is why I am here. That this is my purpose. And I remember the first time I realized what it was, and I was just sitting in the living room one day, and I was just sitting there. I don't remember what I was doing. I was sitting there, and there was nobody home, and it was just me sitting there, and it was quiet in the house, and there was really nothing going on, and I'm just sitting there. I think I was watching YouTube. I may have been reading something, or I may have just been meditating. I really don't remember. But what I do remember is just sitting there, and I started crying. I mean, the tears were just. I mean, nobody said anything to me. Nobody had done anything to me. I just sat there, and the tears just started to roll down my face. And I mean, it was like tears, not like, how you get a little drip or a little teardrop. I mean, it was tears. I mean, I was actually crying. And I'm sitting there, and I just could not stop crying. And then something in my head said, "You're why." Yeah, the ugly cry. The cry like somebody did something to you. And I'm just sitting there, and in my head it was like, you are here to give information to others, to inspire others. And as I was hearing it, I started writing it, and I'm like, you know, to encourage the discouraged, to inspire the uninspired, and to help the helpless. And that's where that came from. Now that was about 5 years ago. And something I learned from Oprah is that sometimes it'll talk to you. Your purpose will come, and it'll pluck you, and you don't listen, and then it may hit you, and you don't listen, and then it'll slap you, and you start to realize, okay, you know what, somebody's trying to tell me something, and then it'll just be like a brick, just bust you in the head, and that's when you realize that, okay, you need to do something. And I realized as I look back, I um I was working for this project management company, and I used to send out this thing called the quote of the day. And I had a whole list of people, excuse me, that I would send it to, and they will respond. It's the same thing now, like with the morning motivation. That I look back now, and that was the beginning, but I didn't understand it. It just wasn't time for me to do that just yet. I had to go through some stuff. I had to learn some stuff. I had to see some things. I had to hear some things. I had to meet some people. I also had to release some people in order for me to understand what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And so that day I sat there, and I cried and I cried, and I started writing things down, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This has got to be it. But then I found myself wavering away from it. Then I would go back to it. But then it got to the point that once I got introduced to Instagram, that's when it really started to flourish. And it's like it has turned into something totally different. And I try to explain to people that it's not about the money. I don't do it for the money. Now, if I get paid and money comes, that's great. But I do this because I enjoy helping others, and I enjoy inspiring and encouraging, other people, because that has what has happened to me throughout my life. Every business I had set me up for greatness with my business. I said, look how God set it up in the most powerful places for my journey. Yeah. And all I have to do is pay attention and listen and just do the work. I remember watching the video of The Secret, and they said all you have to do is just, it'll come. The people that you need, the information, the money, the resources, everything that you need will come. And that's why I truly believe in the law of attraction. That all I have to do is, as long as I'm doing the work, I'm putting forth my effort and doing my part to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. That everything that I need will come. Will it'll show up. But it's a process. It can be, like I said, it can be. It's just like editing. It can be frustrating. It can be overwhelming. That's why I love meditation. I haven't done it as much as I would like to, but I'm getting back into it. And they also say the busier you are, the longer you're going to meditate. Because at first I was meditating maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Then it increased to 30 minutes, because you need that time to calm yourself, to let your mind relax, to so that you can think, so that your mind can reevaluate and see what's going on. People be like, man, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. I ain't gonna stop. Oh, you have to stop at some point, because you're gonna need to rest. And some people be like, man, I ain't got time to rest. Oh, don't worry. Your body will let you know. But if I stop, that means something will happen. I might miss something. Okay, don't worry. It'll come. But at some point, you have to rest. And resting does not mean quitting. Resting is just that, resting. We have to nourish our bodies, to nourish our minds, to nourish our spirits. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your body will let you know that, okay, because your brain will be telling you, you need to slow down, you need to slow down, you need to slow down. But that thing that's in us, that drive, we just keep going and we keep going and we keep going, till one day you get up and you're like, you can't get up. And it's like, what's going on here? You can't think straight. Everything is just discombobulated, because your body is telling you, hey, look, I sent the message to the brain to tell you to slow down, but obviously you didn't get the memo. So your body tells you, hey, you know what? Okay. You won't listen to your brain. You won't listen to the people telling you need to slow down. All right, well, you'll listen to me, because I ain't moving. And that's right there. It's almost like stress. Stress will do that to you. People sometimes they stress and worry about some of the most mundane and irrelevant things. There's a difference between being concerned and worrying. Okay, the bills behind, yeah, that's a concern. But worrying about it ain't gonna pay that bill. It's just not. It's not. You can sit and worry all you want, but worrying ain't putting no money in your pocket. Worrying ain't paying that bill. So you're supposed to be concerned, but once it turns into worry, Now what you're doing is you're putting stress on your body, you're putting stress on your mind, you're putting stress on your spirit, and everything will just go haywire. And then you get sick, and then whatever it was you was trying to get taken care of gets taken care of, and life is starting to be good again. However, you cannot enjoy it. You can't enjoy the fruits of your labor because you have worried yourself into a space where it's just no good for you. You know, that is something my mother used to tell me all the time. You cannot worry about the things you cannot control. And there are so many things in this world that we just cannot control. The only thing that we can control really is ourselves and our attitude and what we do. You can't control how somebody else thinks. You can't control how they feel. You can't control what they say, how they say it, when they say it, when this is going to get done or when that's going to get done. If it's up to somebody else, you have no control over it. You know, so worrying just adds fuel to the fire. Like you told me, Jess, you'll get it in due time. When it is really time for you to get this information or for you to get it under control, you'll get it. Just keep working at it. You'll get it. You know, I learned early in life to just let stuff go. I mean, there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it. You know, we'd be sitting around the house. Sometimes the auntie would be. I mean, she would be like, "You act like you don't care." No, it's not that I don't care. I'm concerned, and yes, I do care, but I cannot allow it to worry me because then I cannot function. I can't do the things that I need to do. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. And no amount of worry is going to put that money in your hand. None. Absolutely none. You can sit there and worry. I mean, hey, Sonia. Oh, goodness. Hi, Sonia. How are you? I'll entertain your foolishness right now. You know, you can sit and you can sit and you can worry, and you got that bill sitting right in your face. Oh my goodness, it's not good. I got. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Oh my goodness. But you worrying about what? You get you got a migraine headache. You go sit in the corner somewhere and you come out the corner and you look at the bill again and you still got the headache, but you ain't got the money. I mean, nobody wants to have their stuff cut off or get kicked out. I am doing quite, excuse me, y'all. You know, there's always one. There's always one. Yes, yes, Jess, exactly. That is a whole mess at that. She is a whole mess. You know, there's always one come to class and just cut up. Oh my goodness, that girl is a whole fool. She is praying for that one. Oh my goodness. I declare, I declare. Oh man. Yeah, but you know, there's no sense in worrying. Now, I'm going to be leaving out of here in about another 5 minutes because what I'm the plan is You know what? I'll extend it tonight. But the plan is to do an hour every night, and 7 o'clock will be my time. Um, I'm going to just be doing different little things, telling some stories, experiences. Eventually, I'll work up to having a panel where I have people come on because I do have one thing that I want to do a poll on that I'm going to do later on this week. Um, so I'll be getting in touch with people and because I'll be wanting to bring them up on the panel. We could talk about different little things. Yeah. Thank you for sharing me out, Sonia. Since I have this StreamYard, I might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, I saw it, Sonia. Thank you, hon. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some people come up and we have different discussions. And it'll be people from YouTube, people from outside of YouTube, because I have met some people on Instagram. I just have to talk myself into asking. Yeah, yes, yeah, Jess. I know you're about to get on me, but yeah, I do sometimes procrastinate, but I know the direction that I want to go with my channel. Auntie is on the phone. She has an important call that she's on. I think it's taking a little longer than she thought or anticipated. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because what I want to do is have the people that I want to. Hell, I can share it because nobody gonna know who the hell I'm talking about. But I'm just sit. Yes. Ah. So, Jess, how do I do that? Because y'all want to, send out, get some information from them, do like, okay, this one here, y'all don't understand. Y'all have no idea what this means. I know. Well, hey, Sonia, trying to tell you, you do too. Cool. Sonia, you got some information too. So I appreciate it. Yeah, you know a little something, something. But I appreciate it, Jess. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Be right back. What? I forgot to turn the fan off. Huh? I got to turn the fan off. You don't run it from the computer. I know. See. Whew. You don't think I don't support you? I ain't said nothing. I ain't said one word. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Huh? All right. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. I appreciate you. I know they're not great for the game we've been playing. I know I can hear you in the background. Hey, sorry about that, y'all. I was trying to write down some information. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I got 16 thumbs up. Got some valuable information. Now I'm gonna start looking into it. So I really, really appreciate y'all. But I'm gonna get on out of here. I've been here for my hour. Yeah, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna. It's gonna be every night. Is gonna be an hour. That'll be Monday through. Yep. So each night is going to be an hour. Probably some Saturday nights I'll do the late night thing for those that are up in the middle of the night or at midnight. That's what I was doing. When I was trying to get my hours. So every now and then I'll go back to that because I kind of miss it. But once again, I thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and hanging with me. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my once I get it all together, Jess. I'm gonna put it on my community tab. But I would definitely see you all tomorrow night at 7. It would definitely be at 7 o'clock. I'm going to make sure that, and I have to make sure that I say, that I do what I say I'm going to do. So I will see you all tomorrow evening at 7. Once again, thank y'all so much for coming through. I love y'all. Thanks for the information. Just remember to be happy on purpose and know that I believe in you, believe in you too. Good night.